So I just landed at Brunei. It's one of the least pleasant flight I've ever had. For all of the economy class seating, none of the seats can be adjusted. You cannot lean backwards or forward. So everyone is like sitting there very tight, listening to a lecture or something. So I haven't slept at all. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm introducing you someone have never slept for 20-ish hours. And the first thing getting out of the plane is to tell you the business idea. Enjoy. So this is everything I had on the airplane, all right? I'm gonna share this on my website. Let me show you everything. So this is the first draft of my thoughts. 100 pounds to a million pounds in 100 days. So I have a laptop, I have an AI. I think I can do it. The problem is how. So in this page, you're gonna see from day 0 to day 100. According to my experience, when you are looking for a big revenue income, so most of the time you see from day 1 to day 80, I'm just presuming day 80, that you're gonna have very little income. But things are gonna change after day 80. I'm gonna have more chances to grow from 200,000 to a million, right? Than from 0 to a million. So at this point, I'm gonna be able to launch something, a service or product that can scale really quickly this curve, all right? Most of the money will come from this stage. And the most important part for me right now is that I have to survive after I landed in London. And I have a rough breakdown, pardon my handwriting. So from day 0 to day 100, I break it into 4 stages. So stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, stage 4, all right? So for stage 1, I'm gonna have to come up with an idea to survive, all right? With food, with a room, or just Airbnb or anything that I can survive, all right? That I don't have to live on the street. And meanwhile, the goal is to earn a minimum of 1,500 pounds. The goal is to survive, but I still need to find some real needs and build my own connections, like very new connections, local. So within a week, that I have to come up with an idea and to confirm that the product market is fitting. So in the next stage, I can go to market. So this is stage 1. And this will be the hardest stage because I have nothing. So I think it will be taking 7 days. All right, for stage 1. And for stage 2, I'm gonna try to make $20,000 in another week because I will have found a real need, and with the help from others, I'm gonna have to build up the whole social media content. I'm counting on it. It has to go viral. Whatever I sell, whatever the service that I provide, it has to go viral because I only have 100 days, right? I actually have some unconfirmed ideas though. So in the second stage, I have to confirm which idea will be the most scalable. And I really want to find a local partner that they know the market better than me. They have their skill to build for years and they know what they're doing. So that will be stage 2. So hopefully we can get from 1,500 to 20,000. That's a big jump, okay? And roughly at day 14, we're gonna launch stage 3. So from 20K to 200K, this is gonna need a big leverage. Like I said, I need something go viral, like really, really viral. With a successful built social media account like TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, and a proven product. So we'll be able to combine them together and make this happen. At stage 3, I'm gonna start a company. Like I said, at day 80, we're gonna have this amount of money, finger crossed. I'm gonna try my best to sprint this whole stage 4. We're gonna multiply the 200,000 by 5 to reach a million. So if I made it to stage 4 by myself, I'm gonna build a whole team. If we have 10 people at a time, we're gonna multiply, we're gonna expand it, right? We're gonna make it scalable to the whole million goal. Every step has to go through very well to reach this a million pounds. Like I said, this is gonna be a really hard challenge. I don't have to mention. I just had a lot of things in my mind and I need to write it down. This is just one of my habits. Like I mentioned, gain as much as attention as I can is the crucial element of the whole success, right? Because we have to test it on the social media platform to get more attention, right? So I have to break the attention gaining section like down into pieces. Like it will need the most energy to gain at the very beginning, but once you get to the like say stage 3, you get successful social media platform, you got a pretty good decent PMF, and you get a strategy to go to market. So that will make the stage 3's leverage much easier, right? Because there's a momentum for the whole attention gaining. So for the next page, I listed out the most important prerequisites for my challenge. So the most important one is the social media success. So I have to go really viral. Then whatever I offer, the product, the physical good, or my service, the conversion rate will go up. Trying to get as much as attention I need will be the whole core of this 100 days challenge. And the second important thing is that I really need to find out what London's people, their emotion is, especially the rich people or any kind of my target users or customers, what emotions they have. Are they happy? Are they anxious? Especially about AI, right? Can I use their anxious? Can I use their emotions? Everything you build offering should build on customers' emotions, whatever the emotions that is. You're gonna give them the reason why they're paying for you. So it doesn't really matter if you have the emotions or not. It's all about your customers. So if they have the emotion and you have it too, then you can resonate. You can make this easier. But if your customers has and you don't, it is fine. Right? You're just providing the service and meet their needs. So giving them a reason to pay for your stuff. And the last thing I need to is build up a team. I was very fortunate that I found about 10-ish people. My team was full of young persons with hunger of success. So there's an old saying in Chinese slang. The direct translation is about cannot call a single tree a forest. So you need a team, you need help, you need support from others, from locals. Like I said, this is just a finger crossing, all right? I am horrible at drawing, I'm sorry. For what I will focus on, the stage 1, tomorrow I'm gonna land in London. I'm gonna start this stage. Every penny counts. I only have 100 pounds, so let's cherish it. What I listed here is everything that I can do without much of effort. So straight attention, that is for free, okay? So I can bring something, I can sell it on the street. If I can convince people, if I can get their attention, it is the best way to gain the trust really fast. And usually if you sell something on the street, I think a physical product that the customers can see, can touch, can squeeze it, whatever, is better than a software. I'm gonna try to find something easy to sell. There's a guy selling the little goofy toy on the Times Square, $2, right? He barely speaks English, but the toy is really, really goofy and really funny. So people put attention on him. Only if you don't afraid of losing your face. I'm okay with that. And the second one is that I can do some physical work, helping people to move stuff. I have a driver license, even though I have never driven in the right-hand side of a car. Right, anyway, but point is I can do some physical work. I have a healthy body. Thank you, Mom and Dad. And the third thing is the least that I want to do is that you treat hours for money. You treat your time to do the tedious work. But, to get some cash in this stage, my time doesn't value penny. So I don't have any money, I don't have any resources, I don't have any connections to put into my time. So my time value 0 now. So I have to trade up for money through tedious work. So this is actually what I learned from college. I work 20 hours a week at the circulation desk at my college library. I swear to God, I don't want to do that ever again. But to prove it to you, I am resetting myself, the whole factory resetting. And I also did something like this. So I make a list, everything that I can do. So everything that I think I do better than other people doing. So what I already had known or I can do. So I can do coding, I can do vibe coding. I know software, I know AI. Second is I can sing, I can do instruments. Even though I don't have it with me, this is really traditional Chinese instrument, it's called erhu and hulusi. I learned from very young age. And language, I can speak English, I can speak Chinese. I don't know if that is something valuable. The fifth is that I can do some tutoring probably, to the kids, some math problems or physics problems. So the sixth is that I know very much about Chinese culture and US culture, right? So for Chinese culture, I've listened to the Chinese traditional talk show. It's called 相声, and some Chinese mysticism, like astrology or 易经 or 六爻. Like I've learned it when I was very young. I've heard of it. I read the book, but I couldn't really understand it. That's very complicated. I think it's very different from tarot. It's pretty accurate though, in the U.S. culture, yes. So I actually had an idea. You can tell that I speak a very obvious American accent, and everyone is like, "Oh, the UK, the British accent is awesome. It's like the most beautiful English ever, right?" And I don't really know how to do it. So I can just go on the street and ask people to teach me something. Teach me the most legitimate English, the British accent they have ever known. Like teach me something like localism, like slangs, right? What I am pretty confident is that I've read a lot of news, a lot of report, focusing on the Silicon Valley and Beijing and Chinese AI. So I have a pretty good idea, a pretty good product sense, like AI sense of what kind of an AI product could go viral. And forgive me that so I was really tired. I was really tired and I couldn't sleep. So give yourself some credit and try to make a list. This is really helpful, right? You balance and you subjectively looking at yourself, what you can do, what do you have in skills that you can make money. So I'm gonna post this PDF on my website, and if you want to take a look at it or download it, if you want to take a look at it or download it, just go to my website and click the PDF document. Hopefully my method can give you a little bit of insight if you have too much stuff in your mind. Good luck to you and me.